Planixs is a fintech company. We sell software to banks, non-bank financial institutions and increasingly now corporates. We provide software to these firms. We can do it SaaS or on-premise to gain real-time insights to enable these firms to manage and optimize their liquidity, cash and inventory. We also solve regulatory issues such as BCBS 248. We're headquartered in the UK, but obviously we've got operations and sell our software globally to all our customers. So Realiti does many things. Ultimately, it provides you real-time insight into use of liquidity, cash and inventory. It is a real-time solution, so everything we do is performed in real time. So as a transaction comes into the system, we ripple it through all the modules immediately, and you see the impact of that transaction straight away. It's a modular suite. We've got 10 modules in total. Some we've had right from the start of our formation, and some were created in the last 2 years from customer need. So the three main problems or challenges that financial institutions have that we solve and obviously provide benefits to the bank. There's regulatory reporting, so BCBS 248 and the reports that you need for that. So banks and large financial institutions need to report against that, and whether it's a global need, so whether you're the PRA, ECB or you report to the Fed, you need to provide these reports in. Second area in terms of value would be optimization of the liquidity buffer and ultimately cost. So the more you can reduce that buffer size, the lower the cost of having to hold it. So that's a direct benefit. And then thirdly, I would say the real-time insight that you get into cash and inventory leads to good practice across the board. So you can reduce operational risk and a host of other knock-on benefits as well. There's many things that are unique about the Realiti module suite, but I'll particularly pick out two. The first one is technology. So to be able to perform and scale in real time in what we do, it's a technology challenge first and foremost, and that's one we've cracked. Nobody else has. So our technology platform, the way we use that to provide the real-time insight, that's probably one of our main USPs. And the second I would go for is kind of the breadth and depth of scope of the solution. So no one comes close to this. So in terms of the modules we provide, their coverage, the depth of functionality they have, if you are after a kind of real-time Treasury suite that gives you all the insight, provides it in real time, then that's a particular USP we have. The future for Planixs is very bright, and I think it holds a few things. The first one, and probably most importantly, is growth. So we have growth in three main areas. Obviously we have our core markets with bank and non-bank financial institutions. Then we're increasingly working with payment schemes, providing liquidity views, usage and alerts into those payment schemes for their participants, which is incredibly helpful for that, because obviously the use of instant payments is growing throughout the world. And then the third one is a corporate marketplace. Whilst they may not have the same regulations as a bank, certainly in terms of the other benefits we provide, being able to look after, manage your cash, look at your cash flow forecast, and ultimately have a tighter grip in real time, that's what we provide. So that's the first area of growth. Second is around probably working with customers to enhance our product and expand our product suite as well. We've done this right from the start of our inception in 2011. In fact, the first customer we had, we worked with them to build the solution out. So we didn't want to sit in our ivory tower, create a solution that we thought was the right answer. We sat down with some of the largest banks in the world to create the solution that they were after. So what's particularly rewarding now is when we sit down with a bank and we show them our solution suite, and they recognise that actually these are the things that they need. So that's what the future holds in terms of building out that product suite with customer input as well to broaden the value proposition.